What day is it? Oh, Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone who's in the chat, who liked this video already, who was supporting last night. We all fuck with you, and we appreciate you being here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at. Thank you for being here. We are so thankful. And again, today, I am thankful not to be by myself on this countdown. I thought it was gonna be. I was like, you know what? I'll just do it by myself. I don't care. Syl's a little busy today, so he couldn't show up. But you know what? When you got homies, sometimes you really got homies. Like our man, Lord Necron. What you doing, homie?
I'm doing well, man. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, bro.
Happy Thanksgiving, Syl Nation, Mikeyverse.
Absolutely.
All the cool people we roll with. And even the people we don't. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope everyone has a wonderful day.
We're grateful for you two guys. You guys too as well. You know, we're thankful for everybody. You're all part of the story. So thanks. We appreciate it. And we just had to start this day off, right? Me and Necron were chilling in the back, just kind of laughing at everything that transpired last night and talking about it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's funny every time I watch that intro, bro, because that literally just happened.
Especially today after last night's late feed, right?
right. Need the coffee. Absolutely. I literally just did that before we started. Like, we sat down, I set up everything, and I was like, oh, wait, Necron, hold on, I gotta go get my coffee. Hold on a second.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, exactly. But oh my god, we got homies in the chat already. And,
oh wow, nice.
Our staple of Syl Nation, Integrity 101. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. You're rotten son of a bitch, bro. We love the fuck out of you, man. Thank you for being here first. And JCJ's here as well, saying happy Thanksgiving to him.
JCJ.
Happy Thanksgiving, bro. Hopefully you got some nice parlays going on today, and if you do. Put them in the chat. I'd like to keep up with those. I'd like to cheer for the homies, especially their bets. And JT Savoy, what's good, homie? Thanks for being here, bro. He says, happy Thanksgiving, the Cool Table, Syl Nation, and fans of the Gridiron. Yo, just thankful for whatever reason. Yeah, exactly. I told Bat Dan the other day, who was having a rough go at it, and as far as life goes, and I told him, you know, it's better to count your blessings than to do anything else. Like, that's the easiest way to be positive, is to think about and focus on the things that you have, and that way you can also devote more attention to those things, because you're aware that they're there and that you have them and that you should be devoting attention to them.
Yeah, sometimes people put the negative over the positive a lot, and when you really boil it down, you do have a lot more things to really be happy about than depressed about or sad about. Absolutely. Not trying to downplay, you know, whatever problem people be going through, but seriously, there's a lot of people always in a worse situation than you are, so be thankful that, you know, you're not in these type of situations.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's hard to like have that frame of mind, but it's nice to be reminded, especially to have a holiday that literally makes you give thanks, and makes you be aware of what you're grateful for and what you have. Like, we are not miserable people, you know what I mean? We are far from that, and we'd like to remain positive. We'd like to focus on those good things. So today's a perfect day. I'm glad that we were able to stream today. I'm glad that you're here, man. Thank you so much for being here, Necron. I really appreciate that.
Hey, no worries. I didn't want to make you go out here by yourself. Not that you couldn't have done a great job, but it's always funner when you got someone to bounce shit off with, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Yeah, you're like the resident cameo in Syl Nation. We love you, bro.
Guy.
Yeah, you're fucking motherfucking Stan Lee over here, bro.
I'll do it.
He's in every fucking thing, bro. No matter what role you need Necron to play, he'll fucking be there. And that's why we love you, man.
I don't talk, but I'll be there. Damn it.
He's great to have on the show. Not necessarily that you'll be hearing him, but he'll be there.
That's hilarious.
Oh, no, dude. We love the shit out of you, man. So, yeah, I just had to make that known from the get-go that I definitely appreciate you being here. It makes the show better, too, you know? But without further ado, let's get this thing going. We actually just have 3 games to go over today, and which is a very big left turn for the good countdown, because usually I have like 2 sheets full of stuff, and all my boxes are mad small, and I showed Necron earlier, but I had just one single page of notes, and I was able to write real big, and I had mad space to make room with. I could have wrote more if I needed to. It's a little different today, so it's nice to be able to just focus on 3 games. And these 3 games today are actually really good, man. A lot of times you get matchups on Thanksgiving, being that the Lions are always in this game, or on Thanksgiving, they have to play on Thanksgiving. It's like it's a tradition at this point. So being that they're always playing on Thanksgiving, being that they've been bad for the last like 3 decades, whenever they're on, you're like, fucking Lions, like this game's gonna suck. Don't watch
one of
this.
them games. Well, I always I'll have it on, but I'm not paying attention. The volume's down, or it's just
right.
You're just waiting for Dallas to play,
It's basically like the second half of the Thanksgiving parade. You just look over every once in a while. Ooh, that's a nice one. That's a nice one.
That was interesting. That was cool.
Exactly. That's hilarious. And JCJ like the Stan Lee comment, bro. You're Stan Lee now. Oh no, I love that, bro. Stan Lee.
That's hilarious.
Anyways, homie, the first game today is none other than the Buffalo Bills versus the Detroit Lions, as aforementioned. And this could easily be another one of them Lions games. It could easily be that. Or it could be a tough game. And
for the Lions.
For the Lions, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy, though, that the Lions coming into this game are on a 3-game winning streak. Yeah, I said that right. They're on a 3-game fucking winning streak, bro, which is nuts to me.
It's almost bizarro world.
Yeah.
To say the Lions have a 3-game winning streak. Wow.
And against teams that you would think they would lose to. I don't remember who the first one was, but I know it was Packers, and then the Giants they beat. Both formidable teams. I mean, they beat Aaron Rodgers. He threw fucking 2 interceptions. Not to mention, when they played the Giants, they also had Daniel Jones throw 2 interceptions. So the defense on the Lions has been getting some takeaways consistently, and they have their hands full today. Let's just say, though, their offense predicated on the run, right? They basically run behind the Jamal Williams and DeAndre Swift. And last week, Jamal Williams had 3 touchdowns in their win over the Giants. He's got 12 touchdowns on the season, which is first in the league. Again, this is just crazy to me. A Detroit Lions running back has the most touchdowns for running backs in the
league. Wow.
Exactly.
I would, if someone would have asked me, I would never have said that.
Right.
I don't know.
And of all people, it's like their backup kind of. You know what I mean? Like DeAndre Swift was the mainstay to begin this year, and he got hurt. Jamal Williams came in, and he's been on fire. He's been absolutely on fire. So I also wrote down, those 2 running backs, right? If the running backs are stopped, well then you got to rely on Jared Goff, bro. Jared Goff, Mr. Mediocre, which is his new nickname today. Last week, just 165 yards, no touchdowns, but also no interceptions. So he's not necessarily giving up the ball and making bad decisions. They're just relying heavy on that run game. So if you're watching this game today and you see the run game get stopped, then it's going to be a problem that the Lions are going to have to rely on Jared Goff to win them the game. I talked a lot about the
against
Lions.
Buffalo.
Against Buffalo. That's what I mean. Said a lot about the Lions, but who's the other team in this game? Buffalo Bills. And I don't know if he's not in the chat yet, but I know he's probably going to be watching this eventually. Buffalo Bills is Billy's team, bro.
Yes, they are.
Mr. Wes Ashley himself, and they played pretty bad last week. I'm not gonna lie. They lost.
Yeah.
And wait, I don't know if it was last week or 2 weeks ago, but they've been looking worse for wear, and everyone over there seems like they got to be on the rebound. Now let's just say
it doesn't seem like they've been dominating like they were earlier.
To begin the season, exactly. Yeah,
season it was like a steamrolling through teams. Yeah,
and you wonder why they picked up Nyheim Hines like halfway through the year. You thought they were fine. Like, adding Nyheim Hines is going to be crazy for their offense, but obviously they needed him for a reason, right? Like, something's not going.
Why would you do that if everything was fine?
Absolutely. And I meant to say this, by the way, but I wanted to say hi to the Batman. Thank you for being here, bro.
Oh, the Batman.
TJ is already putting his prediction in. Lions will lose. I haven't even gone over the Buffalo Bills yet, but let's just go back to the chat.
He's ready.
He's ready. Mama Bear, thank you for being here as always. Oh my God. And JT's voice says they slapped my Giants last week. They did, dude. That's what I mean. Like, this might be a good game. It might not be a Lions route. I had to give them their due credit before I talk about all the stats that the Bills have this year, the people they have. He says, watching you guys in the World Cup at the same time. Yo, TJ, let us know what that game is that you're watching right now. Because I like the World Cup too. It's just being that all the controversy that's going on in Qatar, I'm not really hype about it right now. And the World Cup should be going on in the summer. It's like, why did they decide to do it in the desert? All the shady stuff that's going on with FIFA right now. I just kind of quells me away from it. And also USA doesn't play till tomorrow, so that's also why I'm not paying attention. But let us know, TJ. This is Syl Nation Sports Network. We talk about it all, man. We talk about it all.
Right.
And everyone's saying hi to each other. JT says it'll be a good game. The Lions might squeak one out today. Is that an early prediction from you, JT? Are you saying the Bills might take the L? I would love to. I want to see his prediction. Integrity says, honestly, I'm going to watch an old 90s Detroit Lions Thanksgiving game with John Madden and Pat Summerall. Barry Sanders was amazing. That is.
You can't beat that, really.
No, that's prime time Lions history. And like I said, basically though, 30 years, it's been a tradition for the Lions to suck on Thanksgiving. It hasn't been since the since the 90s, bro. It was the last time that they were good on Thanksgiving.
It's usually a real turkey game, pun intended. It was like the Lions.
He did it. He did it. So the Lions are 4-6, right? The Bills come into this game 7-3, and they're not the only team who's 7-3 in today's slate. The rush defense this season so far is great, but the defense overall right now for the Bills, they got a lot of injuries. So that's why it's important to note the running game for the Lions and how that attack can beat down the Bills even more on the defensive side. Jacoby Brissett last week, backup Jacoby Brissett, who's playing for Deshaun Watson because he's out right now, had 3 touchdowns and 324 yards last week. You kidding me?
That's what. What's up with all these backups just kicking ass lately?
I don't know, bro. Well, and also,
what?
Part of that reason too is your old homeboy Amari Cooper went off as well for the Browns. He caught 2 touchdowns and had a bunch of yards. Him and Jacoby were on point together. And I think there was one pass, one of the touchdowns, it looked like Jacoby just said, fuck it, Amari's down there, and just tossed it toward the goal line. And Amari had to fight for the ball at the goal line, but he caught it. And
Amari's such a hot, cold player too. But hey,
he's very streaky. Yeah. They're lucky, and that's a little preview for this Sunday with the regular countdown show. The Browns will be playing the Buccaneers, so it's going to be interesting to see how Amari Cooper faces off against that secondary that the Bucs have. But that's just
home. I want to.
Yeah, it's at Cleveland. It's at home for them. So, and it's
Amari might do good. He's always a good home player. Yeah. On the road, he sucks. At least with the Cowboys, it was like, God damn, this dude turns into an invisible man on the road.
Yeah, you know by experience from watching that shit. Which, again, the Bills barely beat the Browns last week. They did it by 8 points. So by a possession, they beat the Browns last week. And again, a lot of injuries on the defense. Jacoby Brissett just fucking torched them, but I don't think that Jared Goff is going to be able to match that. I think Jacoby Brissett is actually better than Jared Goff.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times the paychecks don't match the level of play,
the performance.
On the field. Yeah, exactly. Yep. The Bills' offensive line is really good, but their defensive line right now not so good. So that's where the running backs come into play. And being able to stop them on the first line, you don't want to let those running backs go to the second line. But at least in that second line of defense, you have Von Miller chilling there. But again, Von Miller is not the whole defense, and he can't be. He can't do everything on that field. So it's gonna be interesting to see the running backs against the Bills defense. Josh Allen might have a great game though. That's what I think. Just like Justin Fields did. If you guys remember watching Justin Fields literally do an 80-yard run towards the end of the game against the Lions and just took the fuck off. I believe he had something like 174 yards or something like that. Or maybe it was just a rushing attack in general. Had 174 yards against the Detroit Lions. And then you got Cook and Singletary in the backfield for the Bills, who could, again, follow Josh Allen's footsteps, pun intended, and also have another big game this week. So it's basically like running attack versus running attack, and how if Josh Allen can actually rise above what his play right now. And yeah, you won last week, but didn't look great, homie. Did not look like the beginning of the year. And that's why the NFL season is so great, because people get time to watch film on you and figure out what to do against you. And
understand your attack.
Yeah, I think that's what's happened so far with the Bills right now. Like, it's not coming as easy as it used to. So now they're all kind of getting frustrated and whatnot.
Teams are getting better, figuring
right?
Out. Yeah, I mean, that's just the way the season goes.
So let me write this down because I want to follow his thing. Got Bills, Singletary for 55 plus rushing yards, and Williams with an anytime touchdown plus 60 yards. Williams is Jamal Williams on the Lions. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. For the homie, Money James.
He's always
Is that I'm wondering, is that a parlay, James? So, and if no one knows like sports betting, let me explain this to you. So, an anytime touchdown literally means anytime in the game, he needs to have over 60 yards rushing, and Singletary, the running back for the Bills, needs to have over 55 yards rushing, which is very, very doable. It's a very good parlay for him to put together. And parlay means not like the Pirates of the Caribbean parlay. Like, this is like a parlay where everything has to happen together, or you don't win the bet. So if Singletary doesn't go over 55, if Williams doesn't have an anytime touchdown or go over 60 yards, even if the other two hit and one doesn't, then that's what he doesn't hit. They all have to hit in order for him to win that money. Which
it's all the fine print of the contract, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Got to hit these numbers before you get paid. Yep.
And poor Mama Bear says, one of my teams got eliminated yesterday. Fucking Drake. Oh, you're gonna have to expand on that a little bit, Mama Bear. I don't know who lost. And the Batman says the Lions have nothing to lose, which makes them dangerous. Absolutely.
That's true. When you got nothing to lose, you just want to win, and there's really nothing being played at stake. That does make them dangerous because, what do they got to lose, man?
What do they got to lose? And Money James says, yes, parlay. He 20 on that slip. What was the odds on that, bro? And that's just for me. If no one, it's like real inside football shit. But I like that stuff. There's money to be made if you're smart at football, and why not?
Oh yeah,
why not?
Yeah.
but it's
Wherever
also
you
like,
get your hustle, man.
Yeah, and it's a gamble though at the same time, right? It's
Oh
a gamble. So with all that being said, with all that analysis, and we're gonna have to make this quicker because I didn't realize I just talked for 23 minutes, but that's how it goes. That's how it happens with me, the good Austin. I'm gonna pick the Bills today. And I might be eating my words because, man, the lines look so delicious, just like all this food down below us. The lines look really good. Just so, some of this stuff right here, maybe a little bit of that turkey. Over on your side, like the stuffing over there. But
that pecan pie.
Right. You want to get that pie, but the main course, I think today is the Bills. I think the Bills get that win today. What do you think, Necron? What do you think is going to happen in Detroit? In Detroit at home?
I don't know. I think the Bills might try to make a statement game because you're slipping and everybody's saying hey, you're winning, but you're not winning like you are. They might come out and really, okay, we got to make a statement to the league. We're the Buffalo Bills. All eyes are on us. There is no other games competing with us at this time. Let's put a statement out there. So I got to go with the Bills. But I don't want to count out Detroit like it's a pushover either, We might the Bills might be in for a struggle. But I'll go with the Bills. Or they might get a blowout. I know that's like basically going 50-50, but not really. I'm going with the Bills.
You're just making sure that I don't put you on freezing cold takes because you're like, oh, well, this might happen. But I agree, though. I totally agree. This isn't the same Detroit Lions that we're used to.
Yeah.
They're actually different team.
Playing some winning football at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, 3-game winning streak, man. That's a lot to be said when this team, from a lot of years, won no games or just one game.
And a 3-game winning streak at this point in the season, too.
Yes, very huge. Very huge. It's a time you want to be playing your best football.
Yes, sir. Going in December.
They play in the NFC, which is not great this year as far as records go. So they have a chance at a wild card still, I believe, which is kind of crazy to think about. But that's the first game of the day. Mama Bear says she was talking about effing Drake. She was actually talking about the artist Drake. There's a long-standing superstition that anytime Drake wears a team jersey or takes a picture with a player on a team, that team will lose. That is the.
I think I have heard about that.
Yeah. If you're a sports fan, you know about this curse.
That's like, don't wear our shit.
That's why for one of the I think it was college or something like that. He wore a jacket with every team's logo on it. He was like, "Yo, everyone's losing," or something like that. Like, let's kill the curse right now, bro. And he did both before the Canada game yesterday. Oh, Canada got eliminated already? What? That's crazy. I didn't know. I thought this is just the group stage. It's not the knockout round. I don't think they're eliminated already. I could be wrong. I don't know much about
I don't follow
footy. Yeah.
Footy.
The Bills do owe us for letting them use our stadium. That's hilarious. Yeah, the Bills just played a home game last week in Detroit. That's
right.
I think that's another reason, though, our pick for the Bills is a good one because they're already acclimated to that area. It's not like they're going in on a short week and they don't know what they're going into. They were just there. And give me 1 second. I got to get my dog out of my room. I don't know if you can hear him growling.
No,
but
I do not.
Oh, you can't? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
My dude is here's something outside. He's going off.
Okay.
But that boy is cursed, bro. That boy is cursed. That's tough, man. Yo, Drake, stop wearing jerseys in general. Just wear like the league logo at this point.
I know, right?
Just wear a FIFA logo, bro.
That's funny.
He's so mad. He's so mad. He's just so mad. Our Canadians, we feel for you guys. We feel for you. And TJ also says if the QB of the Bills ain't cooking, they losing. That's Josh Allen. I think that too. I think, but also rides on the defense. If the defense isn't stopping the Detroit Lions run attack, then Josh Allen, it'll be on his back even more so, and you'll have to
well, yeah, he's going to have
pass it all the time. Yeah,
you have to air it out if it gets in that type of situation. That's when good things.
Oh, geez.
Now I hear your boy. Yeah, get him. Rah, 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 rah. Yeah, if he has start airing it out, but I mean, oh, he put his thing on the cursor again. That's hilarious. It was on the cursor.
Oh, my bad. It was doing it again.
The comments.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry about that.
That's hilarious.
This is a live show, guys. This is what we do. But yeah, should be an interesting game. I've never talked about a Lions game so damn long in my life.
Can you imagine, dude?
Let's be honest. And TJ says, yeah, no, it was just game one. They have 2 more chances. That's what I thought. I didn't think they got knocked out. And Mama Bear, she's scaring herself over here. Thank goodness. Oh, my God. Somehow when he wore the Raptors jersey, it didn't work. Yeah, I remember that. I was like, because I thought he said he broke the curse. And he was at the fucking end of the game acting like he won the championship. That was the greatest shit ever, bro. My puppy, he's a Great Dane mixed with a Border Collie. He looks like a cow, basically. He's great.
A big boy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big boy, bro. He made a cameo last week on Syl Nation Sports Network over on Cafe Zone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He was his food dish is like right here. So homie was like eating his lunch or his dinner at the end of the fucking Cafe Zone. But next game, we gotta keep this moving because I do have to get to a dinner at some point today.
Same.
Yeah.
My wife was probably like, get in here and start helping, damn it. Stop playing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We have to get ready. So we'll make these quick. Even though this next game is the marquee game of the day, right at 4:30, right either during most people's dinners or after like East Coast dinners. I always say dinners because it's not really a dinner. It's like a lunch basically, but everyone does that for some reason. The Giants 7-3, the Cowboys 7-3. Oh dang!
Something's got to give.
Something's got to give. Necron, I'm gonna let you go. The resident Cowboys fan. If you're looking at his screen right now, we got a Micah Parsons jersey right here. On the other side of him, he's got Cowboys hats and just chilling. He's got it all set up.
Making it a pretty obvious who I'm going to pick, right?
Who do you have today, bro? Cowboys versus the Giants. And how do you feel about this game?
I think we're going to have a good game, first of all. It's going to be entertaining because that's another NFC East rivalry, Cowboys-Giants. So I always noticed, when it's in those like division games and with the Cowboys, all the teams rise up to play the Cowboys. It's always usually it's never a terrible game. It's always an exciting game. But in the end, I got to go with the Cowboys. They're finally back at home. They had the letdown in Green Bay, but then the substantial blowout in Minnesota, which, hey, that team was what? Were they 8-1 at the time? I think they were
8-1. Yep.
It was ridiculous destruction of them. But the Vikings just didn't play with any heart. It looked like too. They just got rolled. So, but the Cowboys finally back at home. I think they're going to be pumped. I think we'll have a battle. But yeah, we're going to go with the Cowboys. Just to me, there's just too much going on with the Cowboys, defensively and offensively. With what Pollard doing his thing now. Speaking of the backup, you never know. He can just explode for a lot of yards or a touchdown at any second. So Cowboys for me, man.
Cowboys.
Yeah. And Dak last week didn't do any crazy throws, even though he threw his guy under the bus. I didn't appreciate Dak doing that publicly. We all, they shouldn't handle that type of talk behind the scenes, not on with reporters and for the public. But it looked like they were a little more in sync with the passing game last week.
But yeah, for sure. And I couldn't agree more. Like Dak, to me, that was a excuse me, that was a sign that Dak still hasn't matured enough when he did that. Like, dude, you've been in the league for a while. You should know better than to say stuff like that to the media.
Like you're it's it's kind of public knowledge that him and CD aren't the tightest. They don't have that receiver quarterback bond that they're trying to make them get, and then you go and say that. Well, how's that gonna help that bond grow if you're kind of throwing him under the bus? Well, my receivers didn't run their routes right. You still threw the ball. You should have saw that coming. That's how I see it too. Like if you could, where he's supposed to be, and it's on you. It's 50-50. It's the receiver and the quarterback. He still made the throw.
Right. Yeah. I think in that instance, it's more like 70-30 because Dak is the one throwing the ball, right? He's got like you said, it's his decision whether to throw it or not throw it. So he's got to make a good decision when he does that. And you know what I mean?
I'm laughing at the comment.
Yeah. JT Savoy.
The G-Man gonna gobble up the cowboy. I don't think so, JT.
Let's just call him JTS from now on because that's just the easiest way to do it. We got JCJ and JTS.
Yeah.
I love the acronyms if you didn't realize. But JT says, "We're coming with the heat today, Necron. G-Men, the G-Men, even wounded, are going to gobble y'all up 27-23. I'd be surprised to see that, honestly. And this is why.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it, right? Daniel Jones last week, okay? 44 attempts, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, a 74 QBR. That's bad. That's real bad.
Yeah.
Who did they lose to? Yeah. Who did they lose to last week, JT? They lost to the Lions. And the Giants were at home.
Oh, we just talked about that.
And they lost 31-18. Yikes. That's not just a loss. That's a rout.
Yeah.
You know?
Can't really slice that any other way.
You can't. And Daniel Jones actually did more damage, though, on his feet the last time the Giants played the Cowboys. However, Giants have given up the seventh most sacks in the NFL, which is
and look
bad.
who's coming at them today. Oh yeah,
exactly. Money James says he's not picking a team. Put that with the Lions picks. Are the Giants' defense good and reasonable? And I'm gonna say no. The rushing defense isn't great, and they lost a cornerback, one of the top cornerbacks last week. So just another area for Dak to try and exploit whoever's the backup for that. And Matthew McConaughey with his resident comment, much love, dude. Change that land pick to Pollard anytime TD. Yes. Yeah, so this is what the Giants have to face off against, right? A team that scored 40 points last week. And they held the Vikings, who were 8-1 at the time, to 3 points. Okay? Now, Pollard is a beast, so that's a good anytime pick for that. That's hilarious. Dildo Gag is in here. No, we're not going to be doing that. And I think this is Integrity's. Yeah, Integrity's our resident Philadelphia fan, so he's.
Of course, he's gonna bash the Cowboys.
Yeah, he's bashing the Cowboys. I hope that's fucked up. Integrity. You never wish injury on another player, but I know how the Philadelphia versus Cowboys go, so I know how that is. I respect you for that. But again, this Cowboys team, they need to stop Saquon. They were pretty effective at stopping Dalvin Cook last week, and
their rush defense isn't that good.
Not that good, but
actually.
It was effective against Dalvin Cook
last week,
but that's what I mean.
One time, but over the season though, it's been pretty bad.
Yeah. So week 3, week 3 when they played against the Cowboys, the Giants played against the Cowboys. Daniel Jones actually had 79 yards and on 9 carries, which adds up to almost 9 yards a carry on the Cowboys defense, which is very surprising. But the Cowboys, they have 42 sacks on the season, which is first in the NFL. And Michael Parsons has 10 sacks this season. So I think that's what you're going to see a lot of. You're going to see a lot of Micah Parsons in the backfield, disrupting the plays, and Daniel Jones is going to have to scramble and go out and make plays on his feet. And we're going to be seeing how if Dallas can stop that or not. That's the only way to score a lot of points on the offense is the defense to give you the ball back. So they have to be able to stop Saquon. They have to be able to stop Daniel Jones. But again, once you stop that, do the Giants really have a passing attack? I don't think so. Now, last week, the man Tony Pollard had 15 carries, 80 yards on the ground, but in the air, 6 targets, 6 receptions, 109 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Tony Pollard. I don't even know why they play Zeke at this point, honestly. He's just the goal line running back. He doesn't do anything else besides that, and I believe he's hurt for this game, so he won't even be in. But, and again, even if you stop Tony Pollard, the Dallas Cowboys do have a good passing attack. Last week, last week, Pollard was just 1 out of 10 different Cowboys to catch a pass from Dak.
10. Whew.
Yeah. That's a lot of players catching footballs and a lot of players who are getting open, so to speak. But that was on a Minnesota Vikings secondary that isn't amazing. They do have Patrick Peterson who's playing well, but again, you got to compare it to what they were playing against. But they were playing in Minnesota. They did that to Minnesota in Minnesota, and now they're playing at home in Jerry World. So I think Cowboys, are actually easily going to get this win today. I think what we saw the Giants last week against the Lions was just a little precursor of what we're going to see. But being that it's a division matchup, we could get some feisty.
Yeah, the stakes are going to be higher. Yeah, because it's a division game and it's Cowboys Giants. That's always a good one.
And it's a bad wish injury. The jinx has a boomerang. Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that, integrity. And JT, much respect. Yeah. No, I know. Yo, we all homies here. You know how it is, JT. You a guy.
He's Integrity's an Eagles fan. What are you gonna say?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, right. We're not. Yo, it is a joke. I know.
I'm joking too.
I'm just that type of guy. Like I don't wish injuries on anybody, even if they're my worst enemy. You know, because I believe in karma. So I just don't. If it happens, it happens. I don't wish the worst upon you. But that is that game. I think Cowboys gonna win it easily today, but it could be close. We don't know. And then midway through that game, Cowboys are probably killing the Giants. We're all probably going to have the itis, and we're probably going to take a nap and fall asleep. And then we're going to wake up to this game. Teams that we don't know who they are, but they're both over 500, and they're both in the playoff race. And that's the New England Patriots.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, 6-4, going to Minnesota to face the Vikings, who are now 8-2, thanks to the Cowboys. I think this game is gonna be interesting. Now, the Patriots won last week on a last minute touchdown against the Jets, and my fault for not having that clip ready. But man, I was screaming. I was like, "Oh, go!" It was fucking nuts. We saw that live. That's why I love football, because shit like that happens. You do have to wait till the last minute to be a part of that moment, but that's why true fans get rewarded.
Yes, sir.
That essence. They have a standout D for the Patriots. They held the Jets to 3 points last week, and they are averaging giving up only 16 points per game in the league, which is second in the NFL. And they're 9th on third down conversions and holding teams to not converting those, which 9th out of 32 teams are really good, man. It's really good. Matthew Judon, the linebacker, I think he's actually a D end for New England Patriots. He's got your boy beat, homie. He's got Micah Parsons beat. Micah Parsons got 10 sacks on the year. Matthew Judon, first in the league with 13 sacks. And the defense in general this year has 36 sacks in comparison to Cowboys' 42 sacks. They only have a 31.5% blitz rating, which means like a third of the time they're blitzing. But with the Vikings, if you watch what they did against the Cowboys, you might not even have to blitz. You might be able to get Cousins without blitzing. You might be able to just rush the fucking passer. I mean, last week, the Vikings were 1 for 11 on third down. They couldn't protect Cousins at all.
No,
they gave up in one game. They gave up 7 sacks, 13 QB hits, and they had a pressure rating of getting to the quarterback. This means got to the quarterback, disrupted him in some way.
Yeah.
That happened on 56.8% of the plays. So more than half of the plays, Kirk Cousins was running for his fucking life. Yeah. So again,
all he saw was 11 all day. 1-1.
And JCJ's giving us his picks. Jefferson, 60-yard. Jefferson, anytime touchdown. Vikings to win. Okay, man. You know I got to go against you on that. I mean, you see this jersey, right?
Oh, yeah. You're a Patriots guy.
You know I got to go against you on that. And I think that is going to be one of the things we're watching today. The New England defensive line and the defense in general going up against the Vikings offensive line, who literally have been awful. Now, New England did only put up 3 points as an offense. Like the touchdown that they scored was on special teams, so it doesn't count for the offense. But Damian Harris did play good last week. He had only 8 carries, but 65 yards, which averaged out to 8 yards per carry, which is great. And again, though, what are they going to do on offense? I don't know. To me, it looks like the Vikings have a better offense with Justin Jefferson. But last week, he only had 5 targets, 3 receptions, and 33 yards. Those are numbers for like a role player tight end, not your number one wide receiver.
True. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And with that, Dalvin Cook, 11 carries, 72 yards, 6.5 yards per carry. So a little bit less than what Damian Harris had on the other side. But again, Vikings gave up 40 points last week. 40 points.
I mean, I know it's a lot, but you got to remember too, Dallas was reeling from that stupid Packers game that they should have won. So I really think Dallas was just mega fired up to get a win, because they knew they gave that game away the week before against the Packers. So I think you might see the same thing today with the Vikings. They were embarrassed last week, and now they want to make a statement, and they got a worthy opponent coming in, so if they can come back and win, big tonight against Patriots, kind of takes that fucking taste of fucking getting blown out 40-3 by the I listen to it. It's the Cowboys. You either love them or hate them. So if you're not a Cowboy, you probably hate them. So I don't know, man. I think Minnesota's going to bounce back tonight. I think they're going to win.
Yeah, that's fair, man. That's you straight up picks the Vikings on that, like mad chill.
I think they were humiliated, and they got to want to get that taste of humiliation out of their mouth.
Absolutely. And the Batman says that Bill Belichick, all they got to do is sack Kirk Cousins enough, and he reverts back to his 49er days of underperforming.
I might totally be eating some crow here by making that pick, because I mean, he might be having a nightmare of the Micah Parsons sack fest that happened too. So
that might be a repeat with Matthew Judon, like the highest. The guy with the most sacks this year. you're going against now. Last week you went against number 3 last week. Now you're going against number 1. So we'll see how it is.
It could be a bad day for him too, man.
And Integrity says I should consider doing some streams on other NFL topics, Hall of Fame stuff, top 10s, etc. Yeah, we'll get there. That's what the off seasons. That's what the off season's for, bro. We have a lot of months in the off season.
That's true.
Cover things. So we're not gonna waste all of our shots right now. We're gonna hype those things up in due time. And we got the homie sliding into the chat.
Hey, Leon.
What's good, player? We're just about to wrap this up and then send our day off. I'm going with the Patriots. Let me give my pick for this game. I'm going with the Patriots on the road because I believe in Bill Belichick and his defense to make Kirk Cousins look like an absolute fool. And that has happened multiple times as I've watched the Patriots for many years. Bill Belichick knows how to scare mediocre quarterbacks and knows how to confuse them on defense. And I think that's what's going to happen. I'm not saying Kirk Cousins is necessarily mediocre, but I think he kind of fell down back to earth last week. You can't just toss it up to Justin Jefferson every time and hope those prayers are going to be, met with some kind of miracle. I don't think that's going to happen this game. I think he's going to toss some interceptions, and there are going to be some forced fumbles after some big hits on Kirk Cousins. But I'd love to see every single one of these games, including this one, be a close one. I think this one will be a close one because of how inept both of the offenses are. It's going to be a defensive battle. Not a lot of scoring, probably, but that's what the real people staying up at 8:20 to watch this game will enjoy that because they're probably old enough where they enjoy just good hard-nosed football, battling in the trenches of the old days.
Even if it's not your team, I still love this to watch an entertaining game regardless.
Yeah, right. And again, with this defensive front for the Patriots, he says Dietrich Wise anytime sacked, the last pick, take the guarantee. That's a good pick. I like that pick, bro. I like that pick, especially if they're trying to double team Matthew Judon. You got Dietrich Wise right there, who's just as effective, if not even bigger of a person. And Integrity, he has a good joke here. Tom Brady. He was hidden by the good Austin. I come out of the stream, go into the chat just to do that. That's hilarious, bro.
That's what happens.
I would never
don't talk
do that,
about
bro.
Brady on Austin's channel,
bro. If you're super disrespectful, bro. If you're just kidding like that, obviously I could take a joke. You know what I mean? And the Batman co-sign my comment. Oh, he's definitely mediocre. I love that. Fucking slides away from Integrity. Matt just trying to stay on my good side too. She's like, I don't want no part of this, bro. No, thank you. No, thank you. But yeah, that's who I got tonight. And Necron's got the Vikings. So I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to wait till the end of the day to see how this Thanksgiving special goes.
Oh, that's right. It's gonna be a long.
It's gonna be a one of one. See what the records are. Austin versus Necron. And it doesn't play out until the very end, which would be fun. And I'll tell you,
should be waking up from your turkey slumbers,
to see how it finishes off, right? Yeah, and I think it's gonna be a good game. Some other games today may not be. There might be routes, but we'll know. And she says, "I know Tom Brady is my boy. Yeah, he is. He's the man. He's an inspiration." And you gotta just give him respect, bro. He's fucking 45 years old, playing in the best league in the world at the highest level still. I know my father was 45 years old. He wouldn't be able to fucking do that. And I know when I'm 45 years old, I won't even come close to Tom Brady. So anyone who hates on Tom Brady, just know when you're 45 years old, you're gonna be dog shit. And you're gonna be wishing you were half as good or as healthy and athletic as Tom Brady was. And give him your respect. That's all I'm saying. Before osteoporosis kicks in. But with that being said, fucking happy Thanksgiving.
Have a wonderful day.
And I love the shit out of everybody here in the chat.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm so happy everybody showed up.
Yeah, dude, this is a great stream.
Thank you.
Great stream. Unexpected, but thank you everybody for coming here and showing up. Make sure you're subscribed to the homie Necron. His link is in the description right now. Go and follow that. There's going to be no cafe zone today. We're not going to be watching the games on Twitch. We're going to be eating and watching with our family, as should you. Everybody else, if you're not celebrating Thanksgiving today, you can still be thankful. You can still, enjoy your family. You should still, be grateful at this time of year, because it's the perfect time of year to just count your blessings and count up how great of a year you had, no matter what. I think we all have a great year, had a great year. We're all still here. We're all still doing this shit together. And it's just a great thing. So I can't say enough how thankful I am for everybody in here. Integrity, JT, Mama Bear, the Batman, Leon, of course, Money James. Of course. Yes, and I said JT, TJ, JT and TJ, you motherfuckers gonna get different names, bro. Matthew McConaughey coming through here too.
All right.
I appreciate it to everybody. And I'll never be able to say that enough, but today is a perfect day to give me the platform to say that. And before we go, what is your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
That's a good one. Cliche, but I think it's the turkey,
Yeah.
You look forward to it. You don't eat it all year round, So yeah, man, a nice big roasted turkey is always delicious. That and the dessert. Oh yeah, it's pecan pie easily.
He says pecan pie, bro. Yeah, I think my favorite, if I'm looking down here, those are hits, by the way. Yeah, if you have a good. It all depends on if whoever's cooking the turkey, if they did it well. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure
I also like them homemade mashed potatoes, not that instant crap. Homemade mashed potatoes,
right here, bro.
Yes,
mashed potatoes right there. Yeah, I want to see some skin on those. I want to see, the flakes, all that shit. My favorite dish, without a doubt, if my family's watching this right now, they know this answer already, and they could probably put it in the chat. Stuffing, bro. I love stuffing. I don't know.
Stuffing. Yeah, stuffing's always good too. Then it's always the Thanksgiving meal thing too. Like, when else do you really eat stuffing?
Yeah. Some people are like, nah, I don't care for it. Bro, don't put croutons in the stuffing. It's fucking delicious. As long as I'm not fucking scraping the shit out of my mouth with a fucking hard ass crouton, that stuffing is prime time for me. They sit it at my family dinners when I was home. They would sit that shit right next to where I was sitting. They'd be like, "Where's Austin sitting?" Okay, that's where the stuffing's going, bro. Yeah, exactly. And just fucking literally just dump it onto my plate. But JCJ says his mama potato dish. It's a created dish. Yo, that's dope, bro. Yeah, there's secret recipes out there. Hopefully, Syl Nation and everyone having different like backgrounds and cultures will have to have like a recipe book so we can all try our favorite recipes.
We'll end up having a cooking show on one of the channels one day.
I would, dude. I'll make everyone's. We could do that. It's obviously we could try out everyone's favorite foods. I come from an Italian background, so very standard stuff for me that I like the most. But Integrity says turkey potato stuffing. You can't go wrong. You absolutely can't go wrong with that. And I hope everyone is having a feast like this today. If you're not, I wish you the best. If you're not celebrating today, much love to you. If the holidays are a hard time for you, we're feeling for you. We're praying for you, and we love the shit out of you. Don't ever feel like you're alone or you don't have family. You have us. And don't feel afraid to reach out to any one of us, especially me. I'll say what's up. I'll show you some love today because I'm on my own. Well, not my own. Me and my lady, thankfully, have great friends down here that we're going to be spending the day with, but I'm not with my family, right? So I know how that feels. I know how that feels, especially on a holiday like today. So don't be afraid to reach out. You got family here. We're all family together, and I just wanted everyone to remember that, have to let that be known. And he said, "You're not getting my mama recipe."
We're trying.
Sorry, bro. You said it was mad good. I was like, maybe give me that. Slip me that shit. JT says the Cool Table recipe book, instant classic. Instant, bro. We cover the entire continental United States. We should have some good recipes. And he says beer. Yeah, that's good. The cooking
Beer's
show. Now you're
always good.
speaking my language. Yeah, we need to have that hosted by Mama Bear for
Yeah,
sure.
I think we found our
For
host.
sure.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
for sure. But anyways, I just wanted to say that. Thankful you or Necron, do you have anything that you're specifically thankful for? Again, I know we went over it last night, but what are you thankful for today?
Well, thankful for good health, for sure. Being able to wake up and do my thing. Thankful for the cool table in Syl Nation, dude. I never expected something like this to pop up into my life. This death metal dude, whatever. But hey, man, always, like I said, man, there's always something. You never know what life is going to bring you. So please get out of bed and please don't think, it's not worth waking up to, because something amazing could just be around the corner. You just got to keep on trucking, like they used to say in the 70s. Just get out of bed, man. You never know, something good will fall into your lap that you didn't even plan.
Yeah.
And mainly, but like thankful right here, right now. Of course, my wife. She's my best friend. She got my back more than anybody I ever had. So my wife, dude. She's awesome.
That's a good thing to say thankful for. And let me piggyback on that. Definitely thankful for my lady, because I wouldn't feel as good as I do today if it wasn't for having her in my life. And that's why I put her in the intro for our marquee show, because that's literally, I'm sure Necron heard me say it, like as I was grabbing my coffee, I was like, love you, baby, I love you. Like, she is the shit. She is my best friend too. And I don't think me and Necron are as cheerful and like indifferent guys who don't really give a shit about a lot of things that people say
Pretty
about
much.
us, if it wasn't for having our beautiful ladies in our lives. So yeah, we definitely can't thank them enough. They don't get thanked enough, and they'll never get enough gratitude to repay all the things they do. And Leon comes in here with some fucking street cred.
Always something with
yeah, right. Who are you, Leon? Fucking, my mother's a certified chef, not just a good cook. I can't let her hear the stream because she'll definitely try and take us up on that idea, bro. Hey,
Speaking
tell
of my
mama,
wife, she just delivered some hot beverage.
Mrs. Necron with the
I'm
wing,
cute.
bro. Mrs.
She
Necron
was like making sure she wasn't on camera.
We love her, bro. We fucking love her. She's badass too, homie. She's badass too. But Leon, yo, we can use all the help we can get, man. If she's got recipes for us to cook, by all means, hit your mom up with that, dude. And it'll be good for you too. It'll be good for you too. Trust. Brucifer, happy Thanksgiving to you, man.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, and Mad's Mama Bear is a former chef too.
Got some chefs in here now.
Integrity's got a #1 babe too, cooking away. Yeah, dude.
There you go.
We love the shit out of our other halves, and they are the real stars behind the shows.
They put up with us on these streams all damn day and night.
My lady's ready right now. Food's ready to go. She's just waiting on my ass. Yeah.
So. Oh, food's ready to go, Dawson?
Yeah, bro. Well, like we're taking food down to our friend's house. So
okay, gotcha.
I can smell it. I can smell it right now. She's ready to go. So everybody, again, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Necron, for being here,
man.
My guy.
I am
always
off today, so
fun.
what the hell?
I put it in the cool table chat. I was like, anybody want to come today? And he instantly was like, yeah, I'm down. I'm there. I'm like, really? Are you sure? That's why I put him in the.
I'd just be in the kitchen peeling potatoes if I wasn't doing this.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fucking fair, bro. But yeah, everyone, thank you so much. Thank you for coming here. And I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. Go get some food. Go tell people you love them. Give them hugs. Enjoy some football. And we'll see everybody on Sunday. So don't forget, Sunday, the good countdown.
We'll be back, everyone.
Normal time, normal host. But hopefully Necron will be in the chat. And hopefully all of you lovely people who are in the chat now will be there Sunday. So without further ado, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Have a great fucking day.